The final stop of our Saturday tripleheader brings us to Calgary for the 81st and final game of the regular season. For the Stampson Riders, it's been a year of transition at the quarterback position. Saskatchewan looking to find the next guy. They will give Mason Fine his second consecutive start to wrap the season. First and 10 from the Rider 36 for Jake Mayer. Three options out to his left. That's where he looks. Pressure up the middle, and he will be taken down just inside the 40. Miles Brown. But up here in the booth at McMahon, I'll tell you, it's a nightmare. Grace kicks it away. Staying away from Super Mario once again. This would bounce at the 6. Whoa. And did he come down the field? That's Grace came flying in there. And now the officials will have to make a decision. Grace came flying in. Flag on the play.
Well, good on him. I mean,
you hurt his hand?
Yeah, Cody Grace had to lay out. I mean, he had to give up his body to make
See
this.
his finger?
Yeah, it is pointing in a direction it should.
That pinky probably ain't supposed to be looking like that.
But he, you know, I mean, this is a gutsy play.
He'll be going after Jake Mayer a few times tonight, that's for sure. Mayer steps back. Riders do bring pressure. Gets it away. Touchdown. Drops it in there for Reggie Bagleton. His 6th of the season, and the Stampeders break the ice.
The matchups between those two teams, all one-possession games all year.
Calgary played thriller against BC as well. I mean, they've played some outstanding football games. Here's Mario Alford looking for some room on the far side of the field. Gets a block, takes it down inside the 50, and will be pushed out. That's why you usually kick it away from him. Instant field position with Mario Alford. Second and 10 for Fine. And he is wrapped up and
72.
taken down. It was Judge waiting and watching and eventually sliding in.
Quarterbacks, like Quick Parker was, like Bobby Gerson was.
Tommy Stevens looking to take this wide, find some room on the far side of the field, and he'll get it down to the 50. Now he's going to take off inside the 40. Will they catch him? Stevens is going to go all the way to the house. How about that? 85 yards on third and short for Tommy Stevens.
How about that? Tommy Stevens got a little giddy up in him.
Longest rushing touchdown of the season in the Canadian Football League.
The slot back position on the short side.
3rd and 2 at midfield. Riders offense stays on the field, and they find Evans for a first down. This year, this one from 33 yards. A little bit off center to the right. And he punches out one. As we watch the next guy in Calgary, Jake Mayer, under some pressure here, and he's taken down just inside the 45. Anthony Lanier, his 8th sack of the season. Looked like 67, they announced 64. Now Fine is taken down, pressure from Calgary, and they get there. 3rd sack of the year for Banks. It's gonna keep rolling, eh?
Just keep rolling.
Mayer, wide open, gets it into the hands of Sean Bain, and Bain has a first down for the Calgary Stampeders.
Now just catch him off guard. Just go to him cold.
First and goal from the 3, no problems there. 2nd consecutive week. Dedrick Mills finds the end zone. Give him 2 on the year. Now they'll get it to Mills again. He's scary on the ground, isn't he? Right away, right up the middle. He'll get it to midfield and more. Finally tripped up just inside the 45. Trying to do his best. Tommy Stevens in pressure.
Very efficient, solid first half for the Stamps.
Chip shot from Paredes. Fine. Backpedals to its 50. Now goes over to the far side. And a nice catch from Schaefer Baker. Some strong hands. 4 options out to the left for Fine. They hand it off to Morrow. He's got some room on the far side of the field. Looking for a block. Gets one. Cuts it back inside. Takes it down inside the 20. And that is the biggest play of the game for Jamal Morrow. Work from the Calgary 16. Fine rolling out to his left, throwing down towards the 5, and that's going to be hauled in once again by Shaq Evans. First and goal from the Calgary 6 for the Riders. Mason Fine gets it to Morrow. Morrow has a lane to the end zone, and he's in. Touchdown Riders. Jamal Morrow, for the 3rd time this season, picks up a major. Tommy Stevens,
There we go.
in at quarterback to start the second half.
And that's what that kind of motivation brings you.
Oh, nice to have the bling too.
Plus they're pretty cool. I mean,
3rd and 1 here for Stevens. Big number 15. Great view here from the camera, and he got stopped short. Sankey, among others, there to shut him down. Paredes, 33 yards for 3 more. And that was never in doubt. Mason Fine, 13 of 20 for 91 yards. Gets it to his running back, Jamal Morrow's got some space. He's going to take it over midfield, hammered down just inside the 50. Silas Stewart, I believe, eventually tracked him down.
yeah, the Saskatchewan offense has had a little success tonight. Wally Buono was their head coach. Buck Pierce was the backup quarterback.
Rabbit is on the field again. You're going to see him flying to your screen on the left. Looks like Fine took a look over at him. Now he's going to follow him down inside the 30.
And the bunny just took off. I mean, I thought for a second the bunny was a lead blocker, but the bunny didn't want anything to do with the blocking.
And he's going to take off right up the middle, and he'll rumble all the way down to the 40. Still going. Stevens to midfield, inside the 50, and eventually forced out of bounds. Tommy Stevens with another big one. We're talking about 150 yards rushing tonight.
Was not happy with the tackle out of bounds too, because he was headed out of bounds. But
2nd and 6 here for Stevens. Has a completion towards the end zone. Philpott was reaching out.
well, let's take a look. Did the ball cross the plane before it went out?
Bo Levi Mitchell into the game to a standing ovation here at McMahon. He'll hand it off to Diedrich Mills, and Mills just running over the Riders all the way down to the 15.
There's the curtain call for number 19.
A final farewell to the faithful at McMahon, walking off the field one last time in the regular season. Who knows what happens in the postseason.
But the last
Calgary, though, not that they needed a statement game, but ran the ball down the throat of the Riders to finish off their season tonight.
Yeah, back-to-back games, 500 yards rushing for Calgary. They're headed to the postseason. It's going to be a great semifinal in Vancouver. Huge crowd for the BC Lions.